What's up, guys? Just wanted to hop on here real quick and give you some tips on storing your rifle sling so it's nice and organized when your rifle is stowed away, and also so you can deploy your sling with ease whenever you need to start using your weapon. So as you can see here, the sling is stowed nice and tight along the side of the rifle, so you can still activate your fire controls, and it is not just in a giant tangled ball. When it's stowed like this, you can also deploy it very rapidly. Just give it a nice little tug and you can loosen the adjuster and you're good to go. So the first thing I like to do is set the length of pull on my stock. For me, it's typically 1 or 2 notches out, and that'll help me determine how loose or tight I need the sling to be to reach the bungee over here. So for me, with the stock being 2 notches out, I will cinch the sling all the way down. Now this is the main motion you want to take when storing your rifle sling. This will make sure that it stays very tight to your rifle. You're gonna pull it up like this, and I do a karate chop motion, and I chop it right here by the castle nut on the rear. And you want to keep as much tension as possible. From there, I'm going to pull this section over, and notice how I have tension right here, I have tension here, and I have tension down here. Everything is tight. From there, bring it right on over to your bungee, and you can wrap your bungee right over the sling. Now you have a nice solid foundation for your sling. It's not going anywhere. And when you're ready to deploy, all you have to do is give it a quick tug, just like that. Now, one thing to note, you want to make sure that your bungee is always in front of your clash hook or your QD swivel, because if it's behind it and you go to deploy your sling, it's going to prevent your swivel or your hook from moving around, and it might bind up on you. So just make sure your bungee is always in front. Just like that. So here's another example of how you can stow your sling to your rifle. On this one, the sling is stowed to itself. So there is no bungee on the rifle. The bungee is on the sling. To deploy it, it would look something like this. So as you can see, we have the bungee right here on the backside near the adjuster. So you can take the bungee that comes with your sling and you untie the knot, weave it through here, and have the bungee right here. You'll just tie a nice single overhand knot. And this is great because on this AK, I wouldn't want the bungee over this handguard. This handguard gets really cooking, so it's better for me to have the sling storage on the sling itself. To mount the sling like this, it's kind of the same technique. You will do a karate chop technique. So I will come back here, do a karate chop, and then I take the padded section, or if you have the non-padded sling, you'll have to figure out where you would want to fold it. And you want to keep your pressure here, and you would just put the bungee around right there. Now this method, it does work. It does stow the sling to your rifle. It keeps it fairly organized, but I will say it is a little bit looser than the previous method. You can see it kind of wiggles around like that. However, the sling still stays stowed to the rifle in a pretty good manner, and it is still quick and easy to deploy. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope this video helped you. Let me know if you have any questions, drop a comment, and I'll be sure to help you out. Thanks.